What is going on? All right, so case study update. It's not gone as well as what we hoped from the first day's results, which is quite often the case. As I've mentioned somewhere, I don't know where, but I'm sure I've mentioned it. The whole point of these case studies is really to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. So obviously, the good being super profitable days, which are amazing. Everyone loves to see them. But the bad, when shit sucks and we have a bad day, people don't often see them in a lot of courses. And then the ugly, when campaigns just fucking fall and flop. So that's the whole point of these case studies. Now, obviously, I don't think we've got bad or ugly. Overall, this is rolling into, is this day 2 or day 3? Yeah, this will be, we launched on the 18th, it's now the 20th. So we had the 18th, only half a day, mind. Then a full day on the 19th. And then today is the 20th, and it's approximately 6 a.m. in the morning. No, it's not. It's approximately 4 a.m. in the morning Pacific. I don't know what time it is, but it's late. It's early in the morning. So it's just turned into the 20th of September. Okay, now we've established that. Let's just quickly refresh ourselves with the 18th. Stats for the 18th, 655 spent and 11 conversions and 1265 back, giving us a nice healthy ROI of 92% off the bat, which is amazing, fantastic. Let's then switch to the 19th, which was the first full day. Not so great. 963 spent. So we spent $300 more, but only generated 690 at a loss of 273. Not fantastic. But as we all know, days differ, right? This is the importance of running ideally multiple days. Now, I know I said I like to get the data fast, and I if I can get one day's data as opposed to having to wait 5 days, I'm game. Now look what happened when we got one day's data. We had an astronomical day. It's actually what's carried us over. If we'd have gone a little bit like, okay, let's reserve the budget a little bit and go a little bit lighter, we might not have seen the results that we did on day one. Okay, we might not have got that data. So, swings and roundabouts, pros and cons. I want to get the data fast, and I also want to prove the offer's got legs. Day one, or even though it was half a day, shows it's got legs. It's got legs. We were profitable nearly at 100%. We nearly doubled our money. Day two, if day two was day one, if this was our first day of data, I wouldn't be as impressed, right? Negative 28%. Now, I still think it'd have legs because we're only at a loss of 273. And when we break down what's going on, our batch-free concept one actually performed pretty damn good. Profitable. And look at this creative, 3009. Don't know if you remember correctly, but if we entice or include 18th and 19th into the mix, batch free concept one has 10 conversions, 0.93 conversion rate, CPA of $54, and 110% ROI. Now, if we break it down, they've all got sales, all free ads, but 3009 has 8 conversions at $49 CPA, over 1% conversion rate, and 131% ROI. This is what I would consider a winning ad. Now, do we have any other winning ads? Nope, unfortunately not. Our thumbnail image ad set has had one ad get free, and our batch one concept one ad set doesn't have any, one ad's got two conversions. Batch one concept free is turned off, meaning we have a spare ad set. we could add another ad set if we wanted to. So I'm going to take a look because there's a few things I want to break down here. Now we've got a few more conversions, not enough, still not enough in an ideal world to make accurate decisions, apart from the fact that I have a winning ad in the fact that 3009 has 8 conversions or whatever it was. So I'm going to break down by geo, and surprise, surprise, UK and Canada both suck in budget and both suck in conversions. Not doing too great, right? So potentially I could add a new ad set and remove UK and Canada. Let's jump in here and see if there's anything else that we can see that might help us make some decisions on what we could add. Because ideally, what I could add is another ad set with new ads, or I could optimize what I see working. Again, I'm hesitant to do that because we're not really got too much data. Looking at the genders, male and female, looking good. Let's break it down into the ad set level because I want to look at this B3C1. Because look at that. When I break it down into this ad set level, our main ad set that's crushing, females are crushing, $51 CPA. Let's have a look at age. Again, we're sticking with that 65 plus market. That 65 plus demographic is the one getting all the volume and also all the conversions. Look at that. So look, we've got this 55 to 64, spent 237. Like that's nearly 3x our target CPA at $85 a pop, which is 160, 240, about 255 is our, 3x target CPA. We're not too far away from that. It's got no sales. So do we, or do I, duplicate an ad set, potentially the B1C, no, it's not B1C3, B1C1, sorry, only target 65 plus and remove the UK and Canada? It might not be a bad shout. All 3 ads are doing well. Or do I leave it and do I add in a new ad set only targeting a new batch of ads? That is the question. That is the question. I'm tempted to go put a little bit out there, and I'm even tempted to maybe add in. I'm tempted to even create a new campaign with this ad set and introduce some bids. The issue is 17 purchases isn't a lot. Ideally, we'd have a little bit more. But I'm quite tempted to do so and see how things change. And you know what? That is what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do is B3C1. I'm going to take all of these free ads. Actually, I might just take, what's this one? 3009. I'm just talking to myself, by the way, so ignore it if it sounds a bit weird. And I want to take this because I want to get the existing post ID. So original campaign, I'm going to duplicate that ad set. I'm just going to try something different. So I'm going to change this title to winners and today's date, which is the 20th. And I'm also going to change this to 65 plus. And I'm going to go US AU. Okay, so then we're going to scroll down. Can go live right away. And we're going to remove, I didn't really need to remove Bermuda, but I'm going to. There we go. And then I'm going to change this to 65. I'm going to leave genders the same. They're both profitable, even though women's slightly better in this ad set. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to shoot over to 3009 and I'm going to select use existing post. I'm going to select post. and paste and enter. I'm going to grab the existing post ID. See, we're getting comments as well. Let's have a quick look. Oh, what's that? You have one day. Okay, so we need to do something with that. Some warning about something. I did want to see what the comments were saying, but we'll check that at another time. Okay, so we've got our existing post. I'm going to enter and paste that in there. And then, wow, shit, I've done that a little bit wrong. Never mind. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to test out some other thumbnails. So I'm going to change that to 3009. I'm going to change this to thumbnail. What was the thumbnail that we were getting results in? We had a thumbnail that has free sales as a static image, 3029. So we're going to do thumbnail 3029. So same copy, same creative. I do want to change this to 3009. So 30, oh my God, 9. And then I'm going to edit it and add in the thumbnail 3029. I'll add in was it square? I feel like it's going to be the square one. Okay, and then we're going to do the same over here. We're going to change this to 3009. And we're going to add in another thumbnail. Where are they? So 3021. What are the other images? 3021's only spent $28. Let's go with 3021, standing on some pins and needles. So then change that to 9 and then add in TN3021. Okay, so then that gives us some thumbnails to test in this new ad set with optimizations. So we've added in the geos that are converting and the age bracket. All right. So I'm going to publish that. But I'm also going to do one more thing. And this is going to be a little bit risk, but why the hell not? So what I'm going to do is, where is it? Or maybe I shouldn't. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for now. This is just off the bat thinking. I was thinking of adding another ad set, but I don't think I will. Okay, so I'm changing the budget, but we'll leave it as is for now. So let's publish this. We'll wrap the video up there. And yeah, we'll see how this performs today. And then we'll maybe look at trying to scale tomorrow. Hopefully results come in today and we have a good day. But we'll catch that at the end of the day.